welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a different kind of video. We are gonna cook today. So if you follow me on Instagram or you know me in real life, you know that I love cooking. My dad was the biggest, best cook ever. So I love cooking. So I did a poll on my Instagram to see if you guys would want to see a cook with me video. So that is what we're gonna do today. I eat gluten-free. I have for a really long time now. So everything that we're making today is gonna be gluten-free. I am making a gnocchi soup. I think that's how you pronounce it. I was saying gnocchi, but I looked it up on Google and it said gnocchi, gnocchi. Whatever. It's these little potato noodles. If you've had like the gnocchi soup at Olive Garden, it's the same kind of thing. So it's made with Italian sausage. We've got some fresh spinach, chicken broth, whipping cream. I'm drinking some wine. Also gonna make guacamole. So homemade guacamole is like one of my favorite things to make. And we have like Italian soup and a Spanish dip, but it's okay. We're just gonna eat from all parts of the world today. You heard? Right here in Georgia. Cheers. I'm just gonna start cooking and let you guys watch what I do. Everything that I'm using is pre-washed, or I'll wash it if it's not, so don't worry about that. First thing I'm gonna do is chop up an onion. I've got all my stuff here ready to go. Trying not to cry. Now that we've got our onions chopped up, I'm gonna brown the sausage real quick. Jimmy Dean premium pork Italian sausage. I wash my hands like a million times while I'm cooking. My grandma taught me that. She's like crazy about washing food in hands. So if I cut it out, just know I wash my hands. I have this fancy little thing that breaks up meat. You want to get the sausage into crumbles because it's going to be in the soup. Now that the meat is cooking a little bit, I'm going to add in the onions. And you can use fresh garlic. I'm just using some minced garlic because I hate chopping up fresh garlic. It's so hard. Put those right in there. I cleaned my kitchen for you guys. I hope it looks clean. This whole house is getting a makeover. I hate everything in it right now, so just ignore. I just kind of I squeeze like a tablespoon of garlic, and I did about half an onion. A lot of my recipes, if they're not like recipes I learned growing up, I find them on Pinterest. Pinterest is so good for everything. So our meat is done. It should look like this. And I'm gonna drain it just to get some excess fat out. And we're gonna do about 4 cups of chicken broth. I like to use organic. Add a little salt and pepper, garlic powder. And you want to heat that to a boil. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Once it's boiling, we're gonna put in the spinach and the noodles. And when the noodles are done, you just add whipping cream and let it simmer a little bit. And then you have some soup. While I'm waiting on the soup to boil, I am gonna start cutting my avocados for the guacamole. So I usually do like 3 avocados. You want them really ripe, because if it's too hard, it will not be good. So I try to find really squishy ones. That one's pretty. So I have all my avocados here. I'm just going to start putting them into this bowl. Is that not the most satisfying thing you've ever seen? My God. I'm gonna put all that in there. Lick the spoon. Avocados are mine. But chop up a little bit of red onion because it's way better than avocado. So we'll probably do about half. we've got the onions and the avocado. I'm going to chop up a tomato. Pot is boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and add the noodles in. Again, these are the gluten-free gnocchi that I use. They're mini. They're made with 85% potato and some rice flour. So when you open it, they look like little bugs. They're so cute. So I'm just adding. I'm gonna do like a handful or two of fresh spinach. Just one big one. A little more. The way you know that those noodles are done is they will float. So when they float, they're done. So I'm gonna pop the top on this and just watch and wait for them to float while I finish the guacamole, and then we will add the cream and let it cook a little bit more and it'll be done. We are gonna do a little tiny bit of a fresh jalapeno. I can't handle too much spice, so just a little. About that much in mine. While the soup is still cooking, the thing that makes guacamole, we're gonna chop up some cilantro. Smells so good. Okay, our noodles are boiling. Yummy. So you have to be really careful with gluten-free stuff because if you overcook it, it's not good. So they are done. Now we're just gonna add a cup of heavy whipping cream. Gonna let that simmer really low for about 3 or 4 minutes while I finish the guacamole real quick. So I'm just chopping up the cilantro. So that is what it's looking like. How freaking yummy. Do a lime, so take the softer one. I like to roll it around and like squish it before and get it really good and juicy so you really get that juice. Just gonna chop it in half and squeeze all over. Now all we're gonna do is mix it together and it's done. So the key to good guacamole is the way you mix it. So I'm gonna show you. You have to like chop it. So you can't like over stir it. You can't under stir it. It's gotta be the perfect consistency. So you go in, I go in and like chop. You know what I mean? So it's almost like little chunks. And then I stir it just a little and it's good to go. So I'm gonna keep chopping so you guys can see. Guacamole is done. See how it's like mixed really well, but kind of chunky. I already know it's gonna be good because I make it all the time, but oh my God. It's a little more cilantro. He's coming trying to get some food. You knocked my hoop out. He's so funny, he begs. He said, oh, dropped your chip. Guys, so everything is done. Let me show you the soup. So good for like a rainy day. It's like just like Olive Garden soup. Josh is gonna try it.
Money.
And you have to try the guac. Show the camera.
That doesn't look good. Bussin'. That is good.
Does it taste like Olive Garden?
That's better than Olive Gardens.
Ooh.
I'll give you that.
Ew.
Facts.
Facts.
Hey, it's good.
Try the guacamole.
Sometimes Olive Garden can be a little bland. Can I dip this in the soup?
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, I think I do.
That's weird.
You go to the church or something. No, we need to kill some of that guac taste.
Yeah, he doesn't like guacamole. So my brother's gonna try it.
That's too much.
Just try it.
Hey, it's too much.
Not you, Robbie. He likes guacamole. You don't. You're not gonna come in the screen?
No, I ain't getting on video. Hello.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
It's so good.
It's so good. I'm the shit. I'm the fucking cook.
What you
She said, she came up to me with this and said, I have a leprechaun thingamabob. Cilantro. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. The homemade guac is delicious. It's just so simple and yummy, and the soup is perfect for a rainy day. It tastes just like Olive Garden soup, but better. And I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I will make sure to leave the full recipe ingredients in the description bar below, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.